Like the rest of the world, I've been watching the Where is Wendy Williams. Initially, I wasn't going to because I honestly thought it was just going to be her being exploited, because whenever you see her in the tabloids, well, it's mainly tabloids because not too many main news websites pick her up anymore. You see how she's walking around with liquor bottles, looking kind of, I hate to say it, looking kind of crazy. And I will say, I'm kind of glad I watched the documentary for a couple of reasons. One being that it gave more into what ailments that she does have that is causing her to act the way she does. But it also made me look at every single person that's there, quote unquote, trying to help her. These managers, I can't think of his name right now. The guy said that he met her at the bar and they went from friendship to now his manager, her manager, especially after Kevin left. Now, no matter what you say about Kevin Hunter, he kept the sharks away from her. And yes, he did her dirty by cheating, right? And yes, he did her dirty by using her money and all this other kind of stuff. But even Wendy herself said, if I remember correctly, there was an old a radio interview or thing she was saying how P. Diddy sent some girls after her and pretty much Kevin came to help.
I remember I got off the air one day and them total bitches were downstairs waiting, and everybody upstairs at the radio station is looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down. I wasn't yet married. My knight in shining armor screeched up in his car just out of nowhere. I didn't even know what was about to happen. Skell hiding like a girl. Thanks, Skell. I'm standing in the door like, what? And I'm literally about to go through. Now, I'm not like, what, let's fight, because I'm not one of those type of broads. And plus, there was 3 of them. Out of nowhere. This is like I think we were first starting to date. We were brand new into it. You know, there were little signs. You know how little signs kick in that certain people are meant to be in your life and stuff. There were a lot of those that happened before, we actually sealed the deal. And that was like one of them. Like, God only knows what would have happened if I got out on the sidewalk and everything like that. Papers going flying, scale cowering. The little Chinese man that drove the van that they were coming at. There was no security or anything. It was just them 3 fighting broads. And me. And my coworkers that shot standing upstairs trying to look down to see it all jump off. They all knew. When I said goodnight to everybody, everybody's pressed up against the window. I didn't even walk or bother asking, what are you all looking for? Because, when the clock strikes, it's time to go. It is time to go. Nobody rushes out of a place faster than me.
And ain't nobody put you on?
No! That's what I'm saying. Nobody put me on. They're all pressed up against the window, looking down, knowing what the hell was about to happen. I didn't get a chance to hit the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? Before I knew it, out of nowhere, nobody called. It's not even like he knew. It was just like weird, almost like karma. One of those, another sign to say that this is the one for me, I guess, kind of, sort of. Next thing I know, he's out of the car, and there's a whole bunch of rah-rah going on outside, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And I send Cower and Skell out on the sidewalk, and he comes back in and says, it's total outside, and they were about to set it on you. I was none the wiser. The bastards that I work with, they all know.
That's what's killing me right now.
Well, now it's killing them. Yet another scene that went down at Shot 97. Thank God it wasn't like that, but shout out to all the residents who work in that building. I know y'all scared. Innocent people working on the other floors, grabbing their briefcase. Goodbye, honey. I'll see you for dinner at 5 o'clock. I'm going to the office. Have a good day at work, at school, kids. Let me grab my LIRR pass and head into Manhattan. Right? Get off the train, pick up my muffin cap, my double latte at Starbucks, my daily news, and I'm going off to the office. And then they get there.
Yeah, baby.
Oh boy, when's that lease up? You think they're gonna get pushed out of there?
Should have been out of there.
Yeah, man. Maybe the company will just buy the building, and that way they have a home. Oh snap! Wait. They grab the muffin cap, and you know what I'm saying? They come out of the diner. There they are at their office building, and it's a whole other place than they remember. Yeah. Welcome to work. It's another day at work. Give me that church music while the shots are firing. Just set it.
Two different banks on it.
Oh, damn. Why don't I know the damn equipment? I haven't touched a button in so long. That's why Skell was there. Skell was touching my buttons at that point.
You did a good job at it.
Thank you. Oh, snap. Welcome to Hudson Street. Get down or lay down.
Ooh.
Woo! Unbelievable. Do we need to go into a break now and then we come back?
That would be nice.
That would be wonderful.
Because I am bowling in New Jersey tonight.
Yeah, Art's going to be in Union, New Jersey tonight at the Soul Bowl. And shout out to Ray at the House of Plenty.
I think she was talking about Kevin, that thing. He always been like a protector for her. So when she lost that protection, you didn't see everybody left and right that's trying to use her and take everything from her. Again, Kevin, he was wrong. He was wrong for cheating, wrong for having another kid, wrong for using all her money up. But whenever Kevin was in the picture, she was doing better. And they had a unhealthy reliance on each other. Because as soon as Winnie lost him, it seemed like she lost everything in decline. And it's really sad when I saw that, when they were saying she needed 3 blood transfusions because it has left her on the floor. That manager guy, can he be arrested? Can he be arrested in all seriousness? Can he be charged for something? Because it seems like they were just wanting her to pass. I don't understand this, man. And you know what the sad part is? Winnie repeatedly says she just wanted to be famous. She just wanted to be famous. She just wants to be famous. She doesn't necessarily care about the money. You know, all her money, she just wants to go to her son, but she just wants to be famous. You know, she wants to be out in the public, in the limelight. She wants to live that dream that she had ever since she was a little girl, and she made that dream come into a reality. And to have that dream just stripped away from her tore her apart too. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about this, how when she was away in Florida for her family, she was doing better, you know, working out, getting better, and was trying to get ready to come back for another season. But then when she has to go back to New York, she's on decline. I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theory here or being overly paranoid, but what's in those liquor bottles? And I do know, and if you have family members, especially if you're in a black community, if you don't have family member, you have a friend or family member that was alcoholic. So you've seen how alcoholism can mess with your brain and body and put you on decline. And a lot of the time, when they get sober, and I hate to say it this way, when you get sober from alcohol, it could do one or two things. It could put your body in shock and make you decline even more and sometimes pass away. And I hope that'll never be the case for Whitney if she gets her stuff together, or anybody in that matter. Or you can get better. It'll just take some time, and there is a lot of damages you gotta kind of overcome with time. And, you know, now take a good breath, because I know plenty of people who suffer from alcoholism, one being my own father, which made me very cautious about drinking when I came into a manhood. And you see how it chips away at their brain. You see how it turns them from the person you knew growing up into a completely different person. Alcohol is a crazy thing when it's unchecked. But back to Wendy. I think they're putting something else in her bottles. I really do. And all these people that are saying that they're there for her, they want the best for her, you just can tell there's something else there. And one of the people was that, I think it was Kevin Hunter said this in one of the lives he did. That long live on Instagram where he said that sometimes people are worth more dead than alive. And that struck hard because, especially recently, when you hear that Sony bought Michael Jackson's catalog, or half of his catalog, for over $500 million. And you translate that to Wendy. Who knows what all she owns? Just like Michael Jackson. Nobody really knew what all Michael Jackson owned or every single investment he made, but he was a great businessman. He was a very smart businessman. I mean, he owned half of Sony. I still remember when that came out, and it wasn't very much publicized what he did when he bought Sony, but he owned half of Sony. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that's going to benefit from Wendy Williams. I'm not sure if she owns the copyrights to her shows. I'm not sure what they could do for a voice or likeness, kind of like Disney, how they have, I think they have somewhere in the contract so they could use her likeness in their film. So all this advanced AI stuff, they don't really need people's permission to use their stuff anymore, which is part of why the strike happened. It's just a lot of crazy stuff. Because let's say in 20 years, when this all died down and people have forgotten about it, people who are Wendy Williams fans are now towards their retirement age, is not as vocal. They can just do a new revamp of Wendy Williams as a digital cartoon AI person and make all kinds of videos and money off her personality and likeness, because a computer cannot generate what she had without using her as the base model. What I'm trying to say is, in another way, is they can't make something original that makes us just gravitate towards that person or that system. AI is a human charisma is something very hard to duplicate without something being there already. So in 20 years, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And it shoots me one of those things. I kind of want to watch the rest of it because I don't see it being like a victory or a comeback story. It's like a documentary of somebody's last days before they pass on. That's what this feels like. This Wendy Williams, this Where is Wendy Williams documentary feels like the final days before she passes on. And that is truly depressing seeing that. Anyways, you guys tell me what you think, what your thoughts and feels on this. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.